Welcome to our Twitter application. Twitter application is basically a Twitter application. It's an application that provides the basic functionalities of Twitter, but it's in a secured way. The Twitter application was built from scratch using security concepts. The features that are provided in Twitter: integrity, authenticity, man-in-the-middle attack protection, cross-site scripting protection, cross-site request forgery protection, SQL injection protection, clickjacking protection. So let's go for a demo. Let's sign up using Alice and the password. Sign in. It will take relatively long time because system is generating a private and public key for Alice. We can see it in the database. Users, we can see Alice. Its password is encrypted. It's a password. It sees key pairs, key pair object. It's for Alice, and private key and public key for Alice. So let's go back. Let's have our first need. Here we can find home, where the trending topics are present, hate need and teach me. We have the dashboard. We didn't have any need, didn't share any needs yet. You have the follows. You have the messages. Let's go to the dashboard and write our first need. Hello from Alice and need. Search need has been published. Alice said hello from Alice. Okay, let's sign out. Let's sign up using another user, which is Bob, and the password Bob. It will take relatively the same time taken by Alice to generate the private and public keys of Bob. Signed up and signed in as Bob. You don't have any needs. Let's say hello from Bob. Neat. Okay, let's make a follow request and let's make Bob follows Alice. Let's access Alice's profile in our shorthand for it. Profile Alice. And this Alice, you can't see any of her needs. You can't access any of her profile. You can only send her a direct message. Let's say it's the first direct message from Bob to Alice and send. And let's make a follow request. Now Bob requested to follow Alice. Let's take a look what happens in the database. Here you can find the key pairs that Bob had his own public and private key. The follows request: Bob is a follower, followed Alice, and it's not accepted yet, so Bob can't access or see any of Alice's needs. Assigned in as Bob. So go to the home. This is hello from where we can't access Alice's any needs. Let's sign out, sign back as Alice. This is a password. Sign in. Logged in as Alice and hello from Alice. Let's take a look at the messages. I can see there is a message from Bob and the first direct message from Bob to Alice. Let's take a look at the follows and I find that Bob requested a follow request. If I accepted it here, let's go as the database, see the follows, follow object. Bob, Alice, and Alice have accepted the follow request. So Bob now is following Alice. What happens when someone follows another one? They exchange the public keys, so Bob can decrypt. Alice can decrypt Bob's. Bob can decrypt now Alice's needs using Alice's private key. If we signed out, signing in as Bob, password Bob. So Bob and hello from Bob. Let's take a look at the home and I can see Alice's needs. So what happens when a need is sent or the exchange a need? When a need is sent, it's encrypted using the user's private key. This can be successfully viewed to the owner and the followers. How it is seen to the followers, they can decrypt that need using the owner's public key that was exchanged during the follow request and can be seen by the owner because each NEET is digitally signed by the owner's private key and it's verified by his public key before being decrypted. Also, if we took a look at the admin at each and every NEET, it's decrypted in the database in a base 64, so it needs to be decrypted before before verification. Let's take a look at read NEET. We can read NEET. Let's take a look that we can share it NEET. We are signed in as Bob, and let's make our hashtag Bob and it NEET. When you go to the home, you can see that Bob is adding to trending topics, and this thing Alice can see. Alice can see the trending topics. If we log in as Alice, and Alice can go to the home, find that Bob is a trending topic. Dashboard. Let's make another follow request. Profile, you're signed in as Alice. Let's access Bob and let's request a follow. This follow request is sent to Bob and the same key here with the same thing is here. When you go to the follow object, Alice requested to follow Bob and it's not accepted yet. Let's sign out, sign in again as Bob. If I go to the follows, then I find follow requests. Alice requests to follow me. I accepted it. Thank you, Alice. Follow, and it's accepted. Now, if I went to the home, I can see this is what Alice are signed in as Bob. Going to the home, I can see what Alice had did. I can repeat it. So how it's secured, we have seen that everything is encrypted using public and private keys. That NEETs are encrypted in base 64 and it's encoded in base 64 and it's encoded back and it goes for a verification process. You are now sure that you have posted this NEET because it's verified using your own private key. It's encrypted with your own private key and verified with your own public key. And let's try to SQL inject it. Alice, its password is Alice. Let's try, or 1 is equal to 1. You can see actually what we are typing. Inspect element, basic CSS, pop over, type password. We can change it to text, Alice, or 1 equal 1, wrong username and password. We can provide the username Alice, or 1 is equal to 1 and the password is correct. User is not found. So SQL injection is not available. It's protected against SQL injection. And that's it.